Okay, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our 30 minutes of business wisdom that we're doing every Thursday morning on our chats. We have changed our format, and so now we get to experience our amazing leaders sharing their wisdom with you. And this morning we have a really special treat, one of our directors, Kay Lubeke, and it was amazing when I read her bio. I went, whoa. I think I'd like to collect everyone's bios. Our team is amazing, and we are so blessed to have all of you with us and to share the wisdom. So Kay, boy, she is a nationally recognized authority on herbs and has been teaching here and all over the world and has been in private practice for over 41 years. She's in Arizona. She's also certified nutritional consultant, iridologist, voice bio practitioner. I need to ask about that one. An instructor, certified reflexology, and herbalist. And she is a national manager with Nature Sunshine Products, the world's largest herb company. And she's been lecturing extensively all over the world, Europe, Asia, Australia, New Zealand, and the US. And so this morning she is here to share about goals, but goals, dear, I don't even have the title. I'm going to let you say it because I don't want to ruin it because it's so good. So I'm going to turn things over to you, Kay. And sorry about the 3 takes this morning, but glad to be here with everyone. And I hope you have your notepads handy. Over to you, Kay. Welcome.
Thank you very, very much. It's fun that you're having problems because it helped me relax a little in case everything doesn't go perfectly for me as well. So I'm going to start by sharing my screen. Please let me know if you're seeing it well. Yes? I need
Yes,
something.
we are.
We got it.
Okay.
I already muted. Goal setting makes you lucky. That's it.
Yes, there we go. So at any rate, goal setting does make you lucky. This has been one of my favorite topics for many, many, many years. So I'm happy to share it with you all this morning. I think it's one of the things that if you don't add to your business acumen, you're not going to be as successful or as lucky. The reason I call it that is people will say to me, oh, you're just so lucky that you have such a wonderful business. Well, I think a major reason for that is because of the goal setting. So I have a PowerPoint presentation today so that you can take quick notes. And because I've been given 20 minutes, this will keep me on task and talking fast. So I hope you enjoy this. And I think we're going to have questions at the end, or you could put them in the chat. So goal setting is the most important process you can engage in if you truly want to be successful in anything you do. All really successful people set goals, and unsuccessful people don't set goals. So which are you, a goal setter or one who doesn't set goals? Well, I hope we'll change that this morning if you're one that has not been doing that. So why does goal setting make you lucky? Well, or does it for sure? Here's proof positive. There was a study done of Yale graduates 30 years after their graduation, and they found that 3% of those who set goals, that's all that set goals, were 3%, had a combined wealth equal to that of the 97% that did not set goals. That is the most amazing statement I've ever come across, and I hope it motivates you to consider doing what I'm suggesting today. So what is the road to success? We know about prospecting, we know about following up, but I think goals are your destination along the road to success. You'd never go out on a trip without knowing where you were going, would you? You'd put it in your GPS, or if you've got an old-fashioned atlas, you'd look up your destination there. Well, goals are going to be your destination as you build your LifeWave business. Activities are the route you take to reach that destination. And it's important that you constantly adjust your activities to get to your desired destination. Michael Jordan has a fantastic statement on success. He says, and I quote, "I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I have lost almost 3,000 games. On 26 occasions, I've been entrusted to take the game-winning shot and I missed. And I have failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is precisely why I have succeeded." I love that statement. By the way, Michael Jordan was cut by his high school basketball team. He didn't let that affect him. Don't let your past failures undermine your chance for success in your current endeavors. The only failure really is in not trying. Are you afraid to fail over and over again? Do you want to quit because you've heard no so many times? Ask yourself, what's the worst thing that can happen if I do this prospecting? Of course, the worst thing that can happen is they say no. That's all. Success is the ability to outrun failure. If your original plan doesn't work, change plans. Those at the top have heard no many, many more times than those at the bottom of the tree, believe me. No more excuses if you truly want to change your life, because we're going to teach you how to do that. And I want you to know that the intensity of your desires and goals determines the level of your success. You are in control. Here's two very important things to remember. Fear moves you toward that which you fear. Positive thoughts move you toward that which you desire. Which way do you want to move? It's obvious, isn't it? So you need those positive thoughts. Let's talk about the power of thoughts for a minute. Where you are today is the result of all of your previous thoughts. Because you move toward your dominant thoughts. If your dominant thoughts are fear-based or are negative, that's what you're going to move toward, and that's what you're going to get. But if they're positive thoughts and you're moving toward your dominant thoughts, that's where you will go. So take responsibility for where you are today and be willing to change your thoughts, to change your life, beginning today, right now. How do I know this works? Well, we got exactly what we projected when we were first doing goal setting. My husband made a goal map, which we'll talk about in a minute. And on the goal map, he put a picture of this Ford Explorer he wanted. And when it came time, when we qualified for a car and we went down to pick it out, we picked it out, came home, parked it in the driveway, and he said to me, "I'm not sure why we bought a white car. I don't really like white cars." And I said, "Well, honey, that's the one you chose, so that's what we bought. We own it." So he went into his office and all of a sudden he said, "Kay, get in here, get in here." And he showed me his dream map. And on his dream map was a white Ford Explorer. So not only did we get the car we wanted, we got the color we didn't want because of what he had looked at day after day after day. So you will get exactly what you project. So here's some typical thoughts that I often hear from people when I prospect them for the business. Which are yours? It's really hard to get anyone interested in health products, natural health products. Or, gee, I invited 6 people to the stem cell meeting, but I doubt that anybody will show up. I don't know very many people. Everybody I know is burned out on multi-level marketing. Nobody I know has any money or time, and I'm certainly not good at selling anything. If any of those sound familiar to you, you'll want to think about changing them. They're very common. This is something a lot of people do, but I'm going to talk to you about how you can change them. So let's practice. We'll get these thoughts to work for you. Instead, you might think and even say out loud, because this gives it more intensity. Oh, here what I've done here is put up these points again so that you can see how we're going to change them. So here's the first one. it is really hard to get anyone interested in natural health. How about there are lots of people out there who would love to hear about these natural health products. On the invitation to the stem cell meeting, I would say something like, I will have lots of people show up at the stem cell meeting that will benefit from hearing what we have to tell them. If people say they don't know very many people, I point out that the average person knows 200 people. And all you have to do is go to your contact list or in your phone or your friends on Facebook, or look up your doctor, your dentist, your lawyer, your yard cleaner, everybody that helps you in your life. I would not be saying to myself, everyone I know is burned out on MLM. I would be saying, the people who love our network of multi-level marketing will join me in this business. There are lots of people who love multi-level marketing. And I know lots of people who would enjoy having more money or more time to do what they want when they want, instead of going to a job where they have to check in from 9 to 5 and make money for someone else. And while I may not have been good at selling in the past, I can certainly learn a new skill, and I know I am getting better and better at selling. However, I also have been taught that this is not a selling business, but a sharing and supporting business. So I hope that helps you. Let's talk about the function of goal setting. Again, remember, your conscious and subconscious thoughts determine exactly what success you will have. And goals will help you focus on changing those thoughts. Your conscious mind, what you say and think, determines what, but your subconscious mind figures out why and how, and it is so much fun when you start seeing it happen. That's why I love this topic. First, you have to determine what you want in life. So I've listed several things here that might be meaningful to you. Freedom from financial worries, to be my own boss, set my own hours, to be paid what I'm worth, to enjoy tax-deductible travel, to make a difference in the lives of others, to experience better health and share that knowledge, to love what I do, have friends who believe as I do. One of my newest people said to me, excuse me, I hit the wrong button, said to me, well, none of my friends believe in natural health. Well, maybe you need to go to a new playground. Maybe you need to develop some new friends. And next, determine if you want to advance to the next level in the LifeWave Comp Plan. Figure out where you are and know what the next level is, so you can start seeing yourself in your mind's eye at that level. So here's what we're going to suggest. Number one, write down your goals. Writing them down makes them real in your conscious and your subconscious mind. But please break them into small, easy to attain goals. I would not have my first goal be that I wanted to be a senior presidential director, because my subconscious mind can't really conceive that just a few months into the business. Instead, have it be the next thing that you would reach on the plan, such as manager, or if you're a manager, director. Break them into small, easy to obtain goals. But in addition to business goals, include personal goals and relationship goals, because those add richness to your life as well. And again, I've said use your LifeWave compensation plan as your roadmap to success, and use another document that I love that you can get in the back office called the Compensation Plan Enhancements, to determine your next business goal as you move higher up in the comp plan. That is under resources in your back office. Number two, build a dream map. This is going to be it can be on poster board, it can be on your computer screen, it can be anywhere you want it, as long as it's visual. Because the mind is better at creating with pictures than words. Words are very powerful, pictures even more so. So include pictures from magazines, the internet, pictures of bonus checks with the amount you want on it. Be specific because you're going to get what you picture. Remember that white car. So number 3, change your dominant thoughts. Do that by determining what you really, really want. I've also found it valuable at the end of the day to figure out what was my happiest moment of the day, because that tells me what I want to move toward, what made me feel the most fulfilled. What is my daily mantra? What I think and say all day. Is it negative or is it positive? If it's negative, go about writing down a more positive mantra and getting that into your mind. And is it working? If you don't like the results you're getting, change what you say and think about. It's that simple. So I have here a what I used to call my silly statement, because it feels silly, but when it works, it feels fabulous. So I'm going to take just a few moments to read. I have 2 different ones, and I've read this enough that it's memorized, and I think about it several times a day, especially my quiet times when I'm out walking or when I'm meditating or whatever. So the shortened form is, people are attracted to me who would be helped by the health benefits of LifeWave products and would enjoy telling others about them. In fact, some are so excited that they contact me before I contact them. That's the short form. Here's the one I like the best. Today is the best day there's ever been to sponsor people into my LifeWave business. There are hundreds and hundreds of people around me who will benefit from hearing what I have to tell them. When I talk to them, they get excited and want to try the product. They do exactly what it takes to get results. Many want to grow and build a LifeWave business. In fact, some are so excited that they contact me before I contact them. Now, you might notice that the last sentence is the same in both of these, and that's in there to show you the power of your dominant thoughts. It is so much fun when someone contacts you and asks you a health question, and you can tell them about the patches. But it is not only fun, it is just a confirmation that doing this kind of work helps, works, gets you to the success you want. So that's the reason I've included it in both of the statements. Moving on, number 4, be a successful professional. You can do the best goal setting in the world, and if all you do is sit and watch TV all day, you're not going to be successful. So here are some things that I've determined really help you be a successful professional. First of all, successful people do things that unsuccessful people are not willing to do, including, and I want you to think if you're doing all these, prospecting, following up, goal setting, attending meetings, including all the fabulous meetings that Robin and Gregory provide, even when you think you've already heard it all. I attend 4 or 5 of these a week. If I can't get on, I watch the recording, and I learn something every single time. Be punctual. Be early even if you're showing up for a Zoom meeting. Keep your word when you promise to do something. Let's say someone asks you a question, you don't know the answer, you say, I'll get with my upline and get back to you. Do that. Be punctual about it, do it quickly, and do it well. And then sponsor, sponsor, sponsor. We learned that from the call yesterday that corporate put on. It was fabulous with Onyx. If you didn't get on, I urge you to watch the recording. I loved it. So a professional is someone who does what it takes to get the job done, whether he or she feels like it or not. I love both of those things. So consistency does equal success. You should be consistent in your attitude, always up. You should be consistent in your activities, including goal setting and visualization, prospecting and sponsoring, following up with customers and distributors, and supporting your success lines growth. Those are our goals for a successful business. So what do you need to do to be lucky? Well, review your goals daily. Repeat your success statement at least once a day. Decide what you will do that will move you towards your goals the most efficiently. And here's the big one. Do the hardest things first each day. Maybe you don't want to make a call to someone on your chicken list, someone who just seems so successful that you're not sure that you're brave enough to tell them about the health benefits and the business called LifeWave. Do that first each day, and you will feel so proud of yourself that you'll do really well the rest of the day. Another thing that people find hard to do is follow up. Why are we hesitant to follow up with our new distributors or customers who are just starting with their products? I think it's because we're afraid they might not be working. And that's hard on us, isn't it? It's not something we want to hear. But if you'll do that follow-up first thing in the day, here's what will happen. We do want to know if they're not having success because we want to suggest changes that will make it work better. And we will feel so good for having done that. And the vast majority of time, they will have something positive to report. And that sets you up emotionally for the rest of the day. If you haven't done this, try it. You'll be amazed. I still continue to do this, and it makes a huge difference in how I feel all day. And then evaluate what worked and what didn't, and make changes on that evaluation. Learn from your mistakes, and for sure, never, never give up. So in conclusion, you can create your own vision and work to make it happen by setting goals and reviewing them daily, participating in activities that move you closer to the goals, evaluate what's working and what should be changed, and once again, never giving up. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this information. Robin, I think I'll go back to the screen with the, I know people really like this, and maybe we could leave this on the screen.
Great.
While you're talking.
Great.
The what I call silly statement, or the goal statement. Shall I leave that up?
Sure. Great idea.
Okay.
That was fabulous, Kay. And you've inspired me and many other people based on reading the chat to it's time for me to redo some of my goals. So that's another part of the process is once you get something, it's time to redo them, huh?
Ah, great idea.
Yeah.
It should be a constantly moving target, definitely.
Yes, constantly moving. So I invite you to read the chat because people loved it. And we have a few minutes for questions. So I wanted to open things up here. Someone on an iPhone, I don't know.
That would be me. Can you hear me, Robin?
Yes, who's that?
That's Tammy. Hi.
Hey there.
Good morning. Yeah, I agree. Kay, yesterday's with Onyx was excellent. Got me very inspired, and also brought me to it's perfect timing with what you just did. Follow up. Can we talk follow up for just a second?
Sure.
Yes. Okay. So my question is, I posted some things on social media, or I've had group discussions, whatever, and I have a bunch of people that say they're really interested. So I get them information, get them the video, and start trying to follow up with them. So the frustration that can come in is when you're trying to follow up with people who claim to be excited, what is the best way to try and keep them at that level, or find out what their hesitation is if they don't end up calling me back, or scheduling that appointment, or watching the video, or any of the things that we would like them to do when they claim enthusiasm and interest, but then they don't follow through on that? What is the best approach for us to try and determine why that would be with them?
Would you like me to handle that, Robin?
Oh, yeah, this is your show.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, in 41 years, believe me, Tammy, I've run into that many, 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 many times. And one thing I have learned is when I'm not getting feedback and knowing if the person really is interested, I just bring that to the forefront. I don't know if you're going to do it on a phone message or a text message, because some of these people don't respond, but I simply say, I don't want to be bothering you if you have no interest in this product or this opportunity. So would you just be real with me and let me know whether you have interest or not? Because my intention is not to be nagging you about something you don't want to do.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then you'll feel a whole lot better too, because you know where they stand and there's no problem with moving forward. Again, I've heard no probably more than other people have, and no is fine. As they say, it's just getting you closer to the next yes.
Excellent. Thank you.
Great. So anyone else have a question for Kay? You can put your hand up or unmute your line. And Kay is here and available, an expert.
Hi, my name is Giselle. I'm in the UK. Thank you very much. Your presentation is wonderful, and I love the slides. At the very beginning, when you were speaking about Michael Jordan, I didn't catch everything. You were saying about goals being the destination and activities being the route. I wondered if you could show me that slide again, so I could, because I think I may have missed something on there.
Certainly, I'll go right back to it.
It was at the beginning, but I'm not sure.
Goals are your destination along the road. Activities are the route you take to reach. Is it on the screen for you now?
Right, sorry, I've just gone to another place now. Let me just go back.
Or did you want the Michael Jordan thing?
Sorry, I've gone to the chat now. So I'm using my phone, so it's a little bit challenging. Sorry.
Right.
I'm just trying to find where the
Maybe while she's looking, is there someone else?
Yeah, somebody else could carry on with other questions, perhaps. I'm just trying to find where that screenshot is. Okay.
Does anyone else have anything I can handle?
Giselle, was it the one where it was the number of shots he took before he actually was successful? Because I wanted to take a screenshot of that. Was it that one, Giselle?
Right. We're gonna go
how
right
many?
to it.
So it was at the beginning, and it was a slide, and then Kay then mentioned about
Michelle,
then started mentioning Michael Jordan. Let me see.
Take your picture, Michelle. It's up now.
Thank you, Kay.
Yes.
Love that one. Thank you.
So it might have been the one before that.
I'll just give her a moment to get her picture. Let us know when you're done. You're done, Michelle?
Thank you, Kay.
Okay, so the one before, goals are your destination.
That's the one.
Road to
Okay.
success. Activities are the route you take. In other words, once you set your goal, let's say you were going to take a trip to Colorado from Arizona. If you don't get in your car and drive, you're not going to get there. So just setting the goal is only the destination. Then you must have the activities along the route that take you to that destination, and constantly adjust your activities to get there.
Perfect. That was the slide, and I think I missed the third point. Yeah, lovely. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for your question. I appreciate it.
Great to have you from the UK, Giselle. Elizabeth has a question, Kay. She says, any good way to tell the difference between negative dominant thoughts and challenges that come when we're working in our calling?
I don't think that you need to determine the difference between both of those. I think you just need to have positive conversation about both of those things, whether they're challenges or negative thoughts. If you're having challenges, you may be having a lot of negative thoughts, but we all have challenges. I mean, I spent a year with cancer. I don't think that was negative thoughts that caused that, but during that time, my life was not miserable because I used positive programming and positive thoughts throughout the entire process. We've lost family members, young family members, for various reasons. So we all have challenges, but just keep moving forward. It's part of living. Keeping yourself as up as you possibly can, and sharing the goodness of life with people. That's a big help for everyone. I was in retirement when I decided to do this company, and Anne Marie kept after me. She contacted me 5 times, and this has given me my life back. It's given me the fun of teaching and sharing, which I love to do. I love to knit, but this is what's more fun than sitting on the couch and knitting all day, believe me. So again, thanks to Anne Marie for staying with me.
I love it.
Gregory, have you got your hand up?
I do. I just want to empathize with Dawn and share my story. I had my vision, and my vision was a green Audi A6 with a tan leather interior. And the one that turned up was silver with black leather. And when I drove it home, I looked at my dream board and I had cut out a silver Audi with black interior, and that's what I got.
That's funny that we both had the same thing.
Exactly. So the power of a dream board, no doubt about it.
Yes. How about Carly? Carolee?
Hi, I was just wondering what your response is when you say, you mentioned earlier what you say when somebody doesn't respond and you don't know what they're thinking. Would you be able to write that up for us? I wasn't fast enough to type it.
You're just simply going to say, I would appreciate knowing exactly where you stand because I don't want to bug you anymore. I don't have any kind of script for that. You just speak from your heart. I have lots of people who are interested in this, and if you are not, that's fine with me too. I just really need to know where you stand.
Okay, thank you.
That's so beautiful. And before we close, Kay, I just want to read a few of the comments because this, they're fabulous. Wow, what a list of accomplishments. Go, Kay. So happy to hear from you today. That was Michelle. Thank you so much, Kay, from Leslie. Anne Marie, so proud of you, Kay, being the star of the Live Younger business chat today. You're such a hard worker and people person, well deserved. Ravel said, a wonderful presentation, Kay. Putting this out there, please note someone with okay, we already handled that one. Let's see. Love this from Carol Lee. Michelle, this is fabulous, Kay. I've learned a lot. I'll definitely be making some changes to build my LifeWave business. Thank you. Excellent presentation. Appreciate all you've shared. Great presentation. Thank you. What a fabulous training. I just want you to take all this in, Kay.
I'm beaming from ear to ear.
Oh, good. Okay. So, Sybil said a good name is better than great riches. I was thrilled to jump right in LifeWave because of my upline's well-known reputation. Kay Lubeke and Linda Jenks are in my upline. Well, isn't that beautiful? That's what happened to me. Kai called us and I said, yes, I didn't ask a question, a trusted source. So 2 thumbs up from Elizabeth, fabulous training from Judy, and thank you from Jen. So this was a gift to all of us, and we're so thrilled to have our leaders sharing their wisdom on Thursdays now. And as everyone knows, we're not doing Saturday trainings, so we're doing them on Thursday. And Gregory's busy in the kitchen. He's getting ready. And so at this time, we're going to say thank you. And it is Thursday. Tomorrow morning, we have 30 minutes of wisdom with another one of our wise leaders with Coach Clarissa. So stand by, stay tuned for that one. And yes, what you said, Kay, about Onyx's training, it was fabulous. And if you didn't get to see it before the recording's up, you can go to the LifeWave Business Builders Facebook group and watch the Facebook Live on that one. And so that's available, and it ties right into what Kay was saying today. Kay, a superstar. Thank you, my dear. That was fabulous. Fabulous.
Thank you. It was my pleasure to be
Let's
on.
unmute and give her a round of applause. Yay! All right. Okay.
Thank you, Robin and Gregory, for making these calls available.
Oh.
This would never have happened.
I love it.
And thank you, Kay. Thank you, Kay. For
Thank
coming
you.
out of retirement.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bob.
Thank you, Kay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Wonderful presentation. Thank you.
And
Thank you.